there and welcome to News Across Nigeria. I'm Olumide Mukoli. Thank you for joining us. On the program today, work resumes across the states after the Christian and Muslim holidays. The Imo State Police Command launches an operation to further rid the state of criminals. And the Minister of Health, Professor Isaac Adewale, commissions health facility in Ekiti State, says over 60 million Nigerians will enjoy better health care under the Buhari administration. Let's get going with our story on how people resumed from work to work after the holidays. And workers indeed across Nigeria today went back to their places of business after a long 5-day break during which Christians and Muslims celebrated Maulud, Kabir, and Christmas. In the nation's capital, Abuja, the Federal Secretariat recorded a very low turnout of workers. However, some of the resuming workers attributed the low turnout to a possible annual leave that some of the civil servants might still be enjoying. Meanwhile, others believe that since the public holiday is over, it was time to get back to work and ensure that no backlog of that is allowed to spill into the new year.
Civil service, most people go on annual leave towards December period like this to celebrate the Yellowtide with their aged parents and other loved ones outside Abuja, and so most of the times it could be as a result of people being on holidays, and with time, anytime from January you start seeing more check. Like I said earlier, it's also possible that because the offices are winding down, there are no much activities, and so those that are around, that are on ground now in town, they decided to stay away.
Now to the southwest in particular, the nation's commercial capital Lagos. The roads are busy once again. Motorists and commuters endeavor to get to their places of work on time. Civil servants were seen in the early hours of the day making their way to the offices at the State Secretariat at Alausa in Ikeja. Those who spoke to Channels Television said the holiday afforded them the opportunity to reunite with their relations.
Long holiday that nobody have planned for. We rest at home, we take our family out. Now that we resume back, we are fit for the job again for the new year.
The holiday given to us was very fantastic because I was able to spend it with my family. I've been the person that works every day, but thank God for the holiday. I was able to mingle with my family. We went for picnic. I'm back to work. Yes, it's good because I'm working for money. I'm going to spend the money again. So it's obvious that by the end of this, by Friday again, we are going for another holiday, which I'm going to spend with my family. And I believe we are going to enjoy it with my family also.
Staying with the expired vacay in the neighboring Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital, workers returned to their duty posts early today after the long holidays. A visit to the government office, Okemoson, revealed workers attending to government business at their duty posts across the various government parastatals, ministries and departments. The state head of service, Mr. Shola Adeyemi, who was one of the early callers at the office, charged the state workforce to be more alive to their responsibility to ensure quick service delivery.
We have been charged mentally and physically to face our work squarely, and by God's grace we shall do that. We should take our jobs seriously as we've been doing in the past. We should not rest on our hours. Since we've been taken care of by the government, we should do our job diligently. And I'm using this medium to thank the governor for paying our salary on time to enable us to enjoy our Christmas holidays with our families. We are indeed very grateful for his magnanimity because we know what is happening in other states of the Federation.
Away from stories on resumption of work across the states to politics in the northwestern part of the country, the All Progressives Congress APC in Kaduna State has suspended the senator representing Kaduna Central Senatorial District, Shehu Sani, for a period of 11 months over his alleged constant criticism of policies of the party at the state and federal level. The suspension, which is contained in a letter signed by the party's secretary, Ahmed Abdul Hamid, and the public relations officer, Aminu Alilan, said the decision was arrived at after a meeting that reviewed a subcommittee's report on allegations made against the senator. The letter further stated that Senator Sani's statements violates the rules and principles of the party, which has only succeeded in factionalizing the party in Kaduna. The party therefore agreed that Senator Sani should be suspended and henceforth be disengaged in partaking or attending any of the APC's activities in Kaduna State, subject to other punitive measures. Let's go over to Adamawa State now, where the government there has sent an assessment team to Madagali after a twin suicide bombing left 17 people dead at least and 41 others injured. This comes as the Adamawa State Commissioner for Information, Mr. Ahmed Sajo, says that the government has directed free treatment for those that were injured. Mr. Sajo is also appealing to the residents to be more vigilant to help prevent such attacks and report suspicious movements and objects to security agencies. The commissioner adds that the state government will intensify enlightenment campaign programs to reawaken the people to be more security conscious. 2 female suicide bombers yesterday detonated a bomb in a market in Madagali local government area of Adamawa State, 240 kilometers from Yola, the state capital. Military sources say the situation in the town is calm now and residents are going about their business undisturbed.
People were coming back to Madagali from their various homes, and the motor park is also serves also as a mini market. So there were a lot of people there doing last-minute shoppings and things like that. So they took advantage of that kind of a situation and detonated the 2 explosive devices. It's quite unfortunate, but we thank God that we still have the casualty at a minimum level of 17 dead, about 44 injured, but 41 in hospitals. The other 3 are back in their homes. We have set an assessment team to find out if there are many more injured people who have not gone to the hospitals. There are 10 people who are injured in Mubi General Hospital. Among them, a 6-month-old baby that the doctors are battling to save one of the legs. It's really very, very unfortunate. It's pathetic. But by and large, you know, our people are really concerned with the fact that with the Army's incursion into Sambisa and with the Army taking over certain portions of Gaza that were hitherto in the hands of the insurgents, with the degradation of the insurgents to a point where they are no longer a very strong fighting force, we're sure that they will send in more of such satanic elements to come into communities and undertake such dastardly acts within soft targets. First and foremost, to exact maximum damage on innocent persons, and secondly, probably to gain some publicity for their waning situation. Whoever is a victim of such acts goes to the hospital and receives free treatment. Beyond that, our assessment teams go to homes and even provide support and counseling to people in their homes. We're really very serious about this because we are concerned that human lives are concerned, people are affected, and these people have a responsibility. We have a responsibility for these people as a responsible government, and we'll continue to discharge our responsibilities towards them.
Mr. Ahmed Sajo, the Commissioner of Information in Adamawa State, giving a situation report on the latest incident of a bombing twin in nature that left at least 17 people dead and 41 others injured, and the current situation now. You're watching News Across Nigeria, where we take you on a journey of what's happening across the Nigerian states, giving you information as we go. Coming up, the Imo State Police Command launched an operation to rid the state of criminals. Please stay with us.